ये तो हो गया जहाँ तक हम पहुँचे हैं पिछले 12 से 14 महीने में. Where do we go from here? Because that is very critical. Because there is no room for complacency. मैं हमेशा ये बात करता हूँ कि macroeconomic stability is not an end in itself. It's a means to an end. ये जो अभी हमें स्पेस मिली है, जो हम फाउंडेशन हमें मिली है, इसमें हमने इसको आगे कैसे लेकर जाना है. और एक टेम्पटेशन है, और टेम्पटेशन हमेशा ये होती है कि ऑटोमेटिक स्विच है कि स्टेबलाइजेशन से हम ग्रोथ की तरफ जाएं. और हमने ग्रोथ की तरफ जाना है, बट इट हैज़ टू बी सस्टेनेबल ग्रोथ. We cannot continue to be in boom and bust cycles. Because even in the more recent past, आज से 3-3.5 साल पहले भी हम ये एक्सपेरिमेंट करके देख चुके हैं. Stabilization आई, and we fueled the economy, we flooded with liquidity, और चूंकि हम import based economy रहे हैं, तो उसकी वजह से जैसे ही हम 4% से ऊपर जाते हैं, तो we get into a balance of payment problems and we run back to the institution जिसको हम कह रहे हैं कि this will be the last fund program. So इसलिए हमने इंशाल्लाह ग्रोथ की तरफ जाना है under Prime Minister शहबाज शरीफ's leadership, लेकिन इसको हमने आगे लेकर जाना है on the back of fundamental reforms which have remained elusive for us and are imperative for sustained growth. So the journey towards long-term prosperity warrants homegrown solutions. It is in this context कि Prime Minister साहब ने homegrown economic reforms agenda committee को establish किया back in May of this year. वो जो committee थी उसने बड़ा extensively review किया national economic plans को, including the 13th 5-year plan prepared by the Ministry of Planning and duly approved by NEC, and the economic manifestos of various political parties. This committee also did extensive consultations with government officials, private sector experts, international development specialists, national think tanks, business thought leaders, and indeed academia. 87 से ज़्यादा meetings हमने की between May to July 24 in Islamabad, Karachi, and Lahore. Now, this in turn led to the development of the homegrown economic plan with a focus on enhancing private investment, boosting exports, and optimizing public finances.